The style I consider when I call myself a aesthetician is referring to the idea that I am very positive, forward thinking. I actually make things look really cool in my life, even if I'm doing jack squat in certain moments, if not many of them, unfortunately. I don't get bored easily. I don't take too many naps, actually, to be honest with you. And even when I'm just grazing around, doing things in a real awesome way while still being productive and still being happy, that's what I'm talking about when I say I'm a esthetician. I'm a stylish person, for that matter. A stylish, positive person. That's what that's about. It's like a if you've ever seen, this is a really weird example. There's this cartoon, a gag that my older brother likes a lot. The old school cartoon for Gulliver's Travels. They have these characters that they reuse for this other skit, and there's one goofball that the kingdom doesn't like, and he slacks off so much that he has causing more havoc than the people ask for when they ask for his help. And it's like they don't even ask for his help. They're just getting their shit done. And it's like, oh, there he is. I guess might as well throw all my dreams away, if not my productivity. That's the kind of energy I bring to the table. But it's not like that really in a negative light. It's more like I can get things done step by step, 1%, but it won't be in vain. It won't be like I was never quick enough. I was never practical enough. I was never actually doing things that were real, real, real. No, it's not like that at all. It's like it's always the case that, and I said this in the YouTube shorts before, your thoughts create your reality. It's the same for me. Like well, everyone else, particularly, everyone has there's no luxury in this ability. Everyone can do this. Everyone, and to an extent, is psychic. But yeah, it's just if even beyond that extent. But but for the most part, if in a non-woo lens, a lot of us, pretty much everybody, can do this cool thing where we can stylize how positive we are and how productive we are, and have fun and work all at the same time about what we do with anything in our lives. Just don't take too hard grain of salt what I say with this, but or if you want to. Personally, when I was doing things like getting immediate food supplies, fixing up this wire filter Gary Fed thing over here from Lifestrong, fixing the filter in the kitchen for the wire, and also fixing up things like I did for self defense, and even like the food stuff while I was doing like immediate usage supplies, and then making claymations like that other stuff, the brick foam stuff. That was pretty cool if you remember that. And then just generally like working through my goals, like doing e-sale on Steam, the game, so I can learn how to sail a little bit, and then just recording these videos every once in a while. The last show I just did, someone just subscribed. I'm actually kind of enlightened about that because it's like, yeah, I actually that's why I go through stuff like that. It's like I actually made the short laughing my balls to the walls. Like I was actually making that short. I couldn't stop laughing, and in addition to not getting a subscriber. So there you go. But it's stuff like that. Very little things. Like they add up very quickly when you actually get through them, and it's like it's no different from when you're stylish and esthetician wise. It's like a lot of what I keep calling being in the moment and just not necessarily being too subjectively lens oriented, but when you can actually thoroughly enjoy your own processes and then hopefully get things done at the same time. That's why I come to the point of having well, that's now 84 subscribers, thank gosh. But not focusing too much on getting anything else done, like not necessarily quality content, getting that trauma healed over time, by the way. Not necessarily only surviving or thriving or making things work, being productive, getting other things to work. If you want to hear about that, go to my other channels if I ever link them. It's very nice. I'm going to try push this for another 3 minutes if I have a chance, but other than that, one other example of me being a stylish esthetician is whenever I do have a bad day. And this is not like I don't handle things and like there's a part of my there was when I took the understand myself quiz on Jordan Peterson's thing. Say what you will about him, but I took it and it was worth the $10 every cent of that, every penny. And I found out that I react way more hardcore to things that haven't actually gone wrong than even things that have. And that tells me that I can control a lot of my attitude just by not overreacting either way. There's even a Chinese proverb story, a tale, where someone would always say the word maybe over and over again, whether they have a good day or a bad day, or when good things or bad things happen around him. And that's the attitude that you should have with life. is zero expectations. It's like not having to worry about things that do uplift you or even things that are only bad in some other attitudes or objective way of thought. No. You don't have to be that humble in a sense. Like it's nice to be that humble, but you don't have to be that humble. It's okay to enjoy your celebrations and victories and all that, and peace of minds. But what it tells you about someone like me who can make it look cool and welcoming and warming to actually care about their own life, that's not like I don't actually go through anything wrong. It's not that I don't make mistakes. It's not even that nothing actually makes me traumatized anymore, more than I already have been, in my own opinion. This is when it comes down to your intentions. And there are a lot of people who talk about this. Carrie Cole Whittaker, just found on YouTube. She's actually apparently a very famous celebrity who still makes advice over the many years of her life, from being a young adult to even an older adult. And then Terry actually makes a point about manifestation advice that I don't think even the woo lens has to address, but where she's very good at this verbally. She explains that if you really were to think about it, none of the things you think are real have to be your reality. So even if you think you're being realistic and objective, it doesn't matter like even then. That's why even a lot of YouTuber advice can still fail short on people. That's why when I try to do passionate stuff, even if it looks weird, even if it looks crappy, it's not the end of the world if I care about myself first and then care about other people over time. That's why I end up doing it over time. If you know, you know. But that's why I don't regret having less than 100 subscribers on YouTube. That's why I don't regret having to work from the prepper mindset of doing the other stuff. Again, of actually being that person who did care about his own fun, peace of mind, and happiness, and then do other things that were important on so-called Markovian scale of needs, hierarchy of needs. And then if you want to really get into it, not being compromised by intimate conversation, if that's another thing that Sarah Swisik can address better than me right now. The one that why I wear the sunglasses, those videos, you're going to want to pay attention to those. But yeah, that's a little bit of everything else that was a little TMI, but to each his own. But I got this lapel mic running in the receivers on this phone. My phone's hanging off my chest, and that was I was using for playback for something else. But I meant to do more videos like this. I will talk about creation more in the future and actually do more props and films. But other than that, take care, everyone. Remember, the best thing is an ideal. The right thing is a promise. Very soon, I'll also return to live streams again. I haven't been as active with that as with the channel, but the live streams will involve more creations, of course. And I'll even introduce more vlogs, including e-sale, power apps, and other music tracks I'll play in the meantime on those vlogs. Take care, everyone. Bye.